Hey guys, it's Jasmine. I'm back today with another nursing video, and I know you guys are like, what is going on? Where are you at? Yes, I am in my garage. So we have kind of like a mini gym in our garage. Don't mind the walls. This is a townhome and we rent, so I can't make any adjustments in here. So it's not like this beautiful, nice garage with workout equipment and stuff like that. I'm not in control of that. So I hope you guys don't mind the background. But either way it goes, I'm about to actually work out for the day, and I figured it would be a good time to kind of touch bases on my health. Because as a nurse, you know, we preach a lot of eat right, work out, exercise, take your medicine. You know, you could potentially be off of these medications, which is true, especially for those people who are diabetic, type 2 diabetics, and those who have hypertension and hypercholesterol, and just those are things that can be regulated with diet and exercise. And you don't have to be on medications all your life. And some people choose not to be on medications and see if they can get a handle on their health through proper eating and working out. So I have struggled with my weight. If you're an OG and you used to watch me back in my hair video days, then you know I used to throw in a couple of fitness videos. My meal prep video is still one of my biggest, highest viewed video, and I still get comments on it to this day, and I actually haven't meal prepped probably in like the past year, which is something that I'm trying to get back into. I just wanted to, I felt like this was the time I needed to do this video. Not really that I want to do it, because who wants to share where they're flawed? But it's definitely something that I feel I need to do. So I've struggled with my weight for a long time, and it was partially due to when I was younger. I had my first son at 17, but I was pregnant at 16. And honestly, I don't even think my body was fully finished being developed at that point. I was always athletic. I ran track. I played basketball up until high school, and that's because I got into it with the high school coach, and I told her I would never play for her, which that's stubbornness. So I stopped playing basketball then, but I played basketball from I was old enough to sign up to basketball until I got to the 10th grade. And like I said, I ran track. I played softball for like one season. That shit sucked. It was hot out there. In general, I was just always active. So once I had my son, I stopped doing track, and because I couldn't do track, step team, be a mom, go to school, all that stuff at the same time. So I chose the step team over track. I just wasn't that active anymore. With both of my pregnancies, I hit well over 200 pounds, and I never really got below, I never got back to where I was pre-kids, like ever. And when I was in Virginia and I was a stay-at-home mom and I was going to school full-time and I had a lot more time on my hands, one time I got below 140. I was like 139. It was so awesome. And then yeah, it didn't last long. I don't even think it lasted a week. And like, here I am back at square one, and I really need to get control of my weight. Working out has never been the issue for me. Working out is definitely a stress reliever for me. My problem comes with diet, and I definitely need to get my food under control. Once I went and did my F&P physical, I found out that I have what is called isolated diastolic hypertension. It is, they labeled it as so isolated pre-hypertension, but that is, it could potentially be just hypertension. I find it funny when people don't know that I'm a nurse and they tell me what's wrong with me and they sugarcoat it, because now I see how the patients feel, because it's no isolated diastolic pre-hypertension. Like, my bottom number stays well over 100. So you have your systolic and your diastolic blood pressure, and most people with hypertension, their systolic number is always high. I am one, my diastolic number is always high, and it has recently, within the last year, become high. I've never had an issue with my blood pressure, but I've also never weighed as much as I do right now. And the IDH is basically side effects of being overweight and having a poor diet. And I am not going to go on medications for my blood pressure just because I know I can regulate it, and I've been regulating it. And I've already seen some positive changes in it since I found out, due to working out and trying to eat better. I don't eat better every single day, and that is my issue. Like I said, because I'm a snacker, I love food. I can eat healthy all day, every day. Like my 3 meals for the day can definitely be healthy meals, but I am a snacker. I like chips, I like chocolate, and I like donuts. I'm obsessed with donuts. Those are all things that I should not eat all the time, and if they are in front of me, I'm going to eat them. And I am also a person, when I'm very high stressed, I like to eat, and that is also not a good way to cope with stress or anxiety, and that is just what I've done, and I am now aware of it and trying to fix it. Basically, I wanted to document this video because as nurses or medical professions, you have to at some point take care of yourself. You cannot always be so caught up in making sure you're doing an amazing job at work and that you're helping people when you can if you're not helping yourself. It's kind of like patients aren't going to take you serious. If I'm coming in here, I'm overweight, I'm unhealthy, I'm on all these medications from here to New Zealand, and I am telling you, you need to be compliant with your med, you need to eat right, you need to diet, exercise, and all of that, but I'm sitting over here and I'm overweight in front of your face trying to tell you what to do. That's the pot calling the kettle black, and patients aren't receptive to that. And there's no way that I can try to educate a patient on blood pressure control and diet restrictions when I am sneaking donuts in the break room. It is time for some self-care to go on, and self-care is very important in this profession because you can get wrapped up in work life real quick and real easy. And I see some nurses that are, you know, fresh out of school, and they're picking up all this overtime and doing 5, 6, sometimes 7 shifts in a row, depending on how your work week go. And then they wonder why they're so lethargic and their diets suck and they're starting to have headaches and migraines. And one of the things that has been happening to me recently is my migraines have been coming back. I have not had migraine issues, I don't know, since maybe like the past 4 years. And I've already had 2 migraines this year. And if you know anything about migraines, they suck. And part of my migraines being triggered is due to my blood pressure issues. So I really need to get myself together, and yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to do. I know all you guys are like, what diet are you going to be doing? Are you going to do keto? Because I've had so many people DM me asking me, am I going to do keto? Because I've been posting like some of my food and some of my workouts on IG. Like I'm on IG story a lot more than I'm on Snap, for you guys who don't know. But I've gotten so many questions about keto. I am not doing keto. I am, no shade, no tea to nobody who does keto. I know there's a lot of people out there that's doing it. It's one of the fad diets that are in right now. And there's been like some really good results that people have been sharing. And I'm just not about that life. That is not a lifestyle that is sustainable for me. And that is for them. They have made it very clear that it is something that they can do for the rest of their life. I can't. I need to know that I can eat carbs. My husband is actually in school for his to become a personal trainer. You should never cut out one section of your nutrients. And I mean, I learned that in nutrition class as well. So it's not just what he's learning, but it's also something that I've been taught. And if you are a nurse, you've had to take nutrition, and it's very clear that you should never cut out one nutrient, one macro. So that's your protein, your carbs, your fats. And a lot of people are like, well, just do keto. Yes, you'll get amazing results because you're cutting out all your carbs, but I know that's not something I can sustain as a lifestyle change, because I love carbs. I love sweet potatoes, I love brown rice, I love white rice. I love sweet potato fries. I'm not going to give up all of my carbs. Like, I just can't. Now, if I put my mind to it, I know I could do it for like 3 months. I could probably do it for 3 months and see amazing results. But then I'm going to start incorporating carbs back in my diet. And if anything, I'll probably just gain all the weight back. And I don't want to do it. So what I'm going to do as of right now, I am carb cycling. So I'm alternating between high carb and low carb days. I started Monday. And I will keep you guys updated on how it's going. I'm also considering throwing in some intermittent fasting and maybe doing some like really cool videos like I've tried such and such diet for a day. You know, just to try and see what works for me. But as far as like since this week has started, I think carb cycling is just going to be better for me simply because I am not going to associate like my negative. Sometimes I can become obsessive. I'm obsessive with the scale, obsessive with my food, obsessive with my macros, and then I can fall into binging. So dropping out carbs completely is just not going to work for me. And I think everything is for the appropriate person, and keto is just not appropriate for me. And that's fine. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. This is a different kind of video, but I think it's just something that needs to be talked about, something that needs to be addressed. Self-care in the medical field is very, very important. So I hope all you guys are doing it. I'm going to throw in some before pictures somewhere around here so y'all can see how chunky but funky I am. This is going to be the start of our journey, and I definitely think I need to get it in control before school starts because I already know my stress levels are going to go through the roof. And the last thing I need to do is turn to food. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, I know it's a little bit different and the setting is different. And be nice in the comments. Don't be rude. Don't thumbs this video down. I block y'all. And I'm not joking. Like, seriously, be nice. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you subscribe before you leave. Follow me on IG and Snap. And until the next video, I'll talk to all of you huns later.
It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate. Choppers a throwaway. Hustle the